What it is, what it ain't, it's your boy Low Key V.
And this your main man, K3.
And this is Paid N Bazed Spotlight. So yeah, man. Let's get right into it. Man. So we got another artist with us today, a Jacksonville artist who's making some noise in the city. So I want y'all to give it up for Donnie Blow.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yes, sir. Real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? We also got a mutual homeboy. Shout out Flipper.
Shout out my boy Flip.
Paid N Bazed fam.
That boy got me in there today. Got me a haircut.
Yeah.
7 this morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's my dog. That's a matter of fact. That's where I first met you at the barbershop.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to say like that's why even like when I was thinking about this, I was like, he'd be a perfect person because like you take initiative.
No,
like,
for sure.
You ain't even know me and you like, what's up, bro? Like, I like the pod, check out my music, shit like that. Like, and we tapped in ever since.
No, for sure.
So yeah. Most def, I think that's good because a lot of people like either they don't have the drive to jump out there and kind of push themselves. So, and I see you pushing your music. You making you know what I'm saying, noise. You just dropped a project.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So let's tell us about that.
Sooner than soon. I just dropped it in February. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's records. Everything is hits. Everything. Yeah. Quality over quantity to me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And your sound, I really like your sound. And outside of that, just the quality of your music. Because I think a lot of people don't be realizing quality does matter.
It does.
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So like I could definitely tell you really putting in the time and you are perfecting your craft to a point of like where you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I think you dope, man.
Thank you, bro.
Look, we had came in the video, we like, oh, that Brent fire ass.
Yeah, shit, man.
Yeah, my boy
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, where the fuck
sure.
you get that shirt from?
Amiri Exchange.
Okay.
Online
okay.
shopping.
Yeah. Nah,
for
that
sure.
shit fire, bro.
Little spring catalog.
Nah,
You feel
my
me?
bad. Spring catalog.
Yeah, the glasses clean.
No, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
No,
Okay,
for
yes,
sure.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
You brought it, bro. So, you know, you just dropped the project, and you know, right now you pushing that. But you said you got another project on the way too.
Yeah, I'm dropping another album in 30 days. It's called On Nation. On Nation. It's just like a saying back home. I'm from Gary, Indiana, originally. I just made a name for myself in this city.
Okay, that's exactly what I was gonna ask you. 'Cause I knew you wasn't exactly from here. So like, okay, you from Gary, Indiana. So you like, I'm an Indiana boo.
No, hell no. Hell no. That's the west side of Gary. That was a couple guys from like I think like 4th, 5th Avenue. So yeah. No, we don't do the Indiana move.
Yeah.
That's like a troll.
No
You feel me?
Indiana.
Yeah, we don't do that though. Nah.
I saw the video. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big like
Killing it too.
Nah, they be hitting that shit.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm
Not
like,
at all.
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say you ain't like that Prince shit, but you like, okay,
Nah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
I forgot Michael Jackson from there. They said Michael Jackson was a little gangster because he's from Indiana.
Yeah, he from
Yeah. So how did you get down here to Jacksonville?
Oh, well, my music really. I was in college in Louisville, Kentucky. I met an A&R at a showcase, and then I started working with Master P, No Limit when I was out here. And that's what brought me to Jacksonville. I was in Miami first doing the artist development. You feel me? And then the A&R moved to Jacksonville, and I just relocated, and I've been here ever since. So I just made it my home.
So you said you was working with Master P. What was that like?
It was different. It was like he a businessman, so I had to work with somebody to get to him. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like really constructed like how he wanted it to be. It was like very formal. You feel me? He had things set up the right way, and it was like a timestamp. Like I had a deal for like 13 months just to get me rolling, get the, you know what I'm saying? Get me in the game. You feel me? And then ever since then, like I think the A&R got fired for stealing some money or something like that. Then it was like breach of contract, and he just let everybody go.
Okay.
But I still got certain connects with different people in the industry too. Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes that's a blessing because
No, for sure.
people be wanting to get out of them contracts. So it's like you already got your foot in the door with the right people.
Yeah.
And you not like tied down to no contract. So and you still got the connections.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it was different. It was different back, what, 9 years ago too. You feel me? It was completely different industry too.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. And something that you said that we don't hear a lot these days is artist development.
No, for sure.
Yeah. And how important do you think that was to your growth as an artist?
I feel like it was very important just to find who I was. I was still growing as a man. You feel me? And I feel like with the artist development, it's more of critiquing you on what you already have and expanding on what we can go with it. You feel me? So I work with a couple people. Charlotte Bratt, she was like an underwriter. She helped me learn how to write my music and structure it the right way. You feel me? So I just took certain things and made it this far. Like the new album is a new sound that I discovered for myself. The singing is different now. I used to just rap. You feel me? Just rap. But the singing is my niche now. So that's where I go. Like more R&B type of flavor.
Yeah,
vibes,
exactly what I was
grown man type of vibe. You feel me? That's what
I
I'm
feel
on.
like you make music for like I like your sound because it's just a cool sound. It's really for like the Paid N Bazed niggas.
No,
the
for
niggas
sure.
Who get money, stay clean, stay fresh,
And stay out the way.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me?
Yeah. I like your sound. It's real mellow. It's real chill.
Appreciate
and
it.
I could tell it's authentically you. You're
Yeah.
not trying to be something you're not. You know what
I
I'm
record,
saying?
mix, and master myself. Everything. You feel me? I sit there and record myself and put it together. I got a couple producers I connect with on a one-on-one basis. But other than that, nobody touched my music but me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you keeping the integrity.
No, for sure.
With your music.
It's
for
like
sure.
I feel like it's like me featuring me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got a couple like big features from like Mike Smith, you know, out of Miami.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope Easy, he signed with FBG. I was working with Boston Richie a couple years ago. It's like I got certain connects, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I had to find my sound.
Find your
I don't
sound,
want to. I didn't want to come under nobody.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just want like how we doing this now, presenting myself how I'm supposed to present myself. That's how I want people to continue to know me for me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
feel
and
me?
that's smart too, because that's gonna help you with longevity. Because people don't realize, I think the business of music,
No, for sure.
and how important like branding is and branding yourself, especially with your sound. That's very
I
important.
appreciate it.
If you had to, let's say, if you was to pitch your sound, how would you describe it, or your vibe? How would you describe it?
My vibe, I say more from like Party Next Door, J. Cole, a mixture of that, her, the artist her. So it's like I don't write, I just go. So it's like I don't know.
I definitely
Yeah,
hear and
that's-
see the party influence.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
That's,
Just the
That's
structure.
fire. That's a good three, and they all very different. you
Very
know?
different,
So
yeah.
That's a good pitch.
No,
Keep
for
that
sure.
one.
Appreciate it,
Keep
bro.
that one. Yeah.
And I've seen that you work with some artists in the city.
Yeah.
I want to say, am I tripping or did I see you worked with Swank Mike?
Swing might not for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
Yeah. I work with Swank. I was following him for like a few years, like on my old page.
Yeah.
I just connected with him. I see potential in him, so
Yeah.
I just grabbed him.
Shout out
Like
to Swank.
That's
you feel
our
me?
boy.
Shout out my boy Swank, man. He's so talented.
Very talented.
All he needed somebody to grab him.
Yeah.
And he out of here. You
Yeah,
feel me? He's
super
gone.
talented. Super
super
charismatic.
talented. Yeah.
Good guy.
Because we got our like ear and eye to the streets, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even with us just starting this up, I wanted to start it with people who I feel like actually have some like real talent and I could see going somewhere.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
appreciate that.
saying?
Yeah.
Not saying like, I mean, everybody is talented in their own way, but I was just like, I want some people who I could tell is really putting their all into it. This is their passion, and I fuck with the music that they putting out.
I
You know what
appreciate
I'm
it, bro.
saying? Yeah. So I think it's gonna go a long way. So we heard who you would like compare yourself to. So who would you necessarily want to work with in the industry?
In the industry, let me see. Like right now, or just like in general.
Right now, future in general.
Right now, I want to work with Kaylani. You feel me? I just want to do some sexy shit with her. Just her appeal is just amazing. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I feel like it can be on some damn Bonnie and Clyde shit for sure. See, I be thinking bigger. Like I'm not thinking about the now. I want to like my music. You can play 2 years from now. It's still gonna hit. You feel me?
Facts.
Period. That's what I'm
Money
on.
do got that smooth sound.
That smooth sound. You feel me? Melodic, very melodic. You feel me? So it's like yeah, I feel like her. And I don't know if you heard of an artist named Rex Raj Life. Y'all gotta check him out. He real underground, but like he very known like overseas and shit. This guy named Rex Raj. Shout out to him.
Okay.
I don't know him personally, but
Yeah.
I've been a fan for the last like 7-8 years for sure. He dope.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna
Yeah,
check
we're
him
gonna
out.
check that out for real. Yeah, most definitely.
The Kalani vibe would definitely be something. I kind of want to go back to something you said before, as far as like because I feel like this is important now in the music industry. So you said you kind of transition more into a melodic vibe. Do you feel like like capitalizing on melodies and things like that is important to like kind of catch the ear of people in this generation?
No, I wouldn't say necessarily catching the ear. I feel like it's more of like a cat and mouse game now. It's like it's clout over anything.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like playing. I want to play the longevity game in this shit. I've been doing this shit for like 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't even look my age. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to play the long game. I feel like with the melody and the R&B type of vibe I'm into, I'm going back to the 2000s. That's what I'm trying to pull. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like the vibe, like, no, let's listen to him.
Yeah.
You feel me? On a
Facts.
nice sunny day. You feel me?
Facts.
At a cookout.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not the shooting. Let's talk
Yeah.
about feelings. Let's talk about vibes. Let's talk about how I can make my love work with my girl. You feel
Yeah.
me? Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Do you
important.
feel like it took you a while to learn that and get to that place? Because I feel like a lot of artists these days, they play that cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
And it works until it doesn't.
It doesn't,
And
exactly.
you hear like these big time artists, their fan base being like, everything sounds the same. We don't like this sound. And a lot of times it's because they tapped into a sound that they're not truly passionate about.
Exactly.
And they kind of just stuck in that box. I can remember Black. He was saying how he wouldn't conform and do certain music that the labels wanted him to do because he didn't want to be trapped into a box. So I know you clearly feel like finding your sound is more important, but how long did it take for you to grasp that?
Oh man, I think I really paid attention to it after I had my daughter. You feel me? I feel like she showed me empathy. She showed me patience. You feel me? Certain feelings that I didn't even know how to explain. I explained it through my music, which taught me. You feel me? As I go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like experiences change people. So I feel like just with time. You feel me? I think time just taught me how to be. You feel me?
Okay.
Speaking of time and speaking of artists going through phases, we watch how like with the times and everything, artists have changed. Like so, like I remember back in the day before Kendrick kind of got more conscious through his experiences or whatever. Like he was more just like a he had more bravado in his rap and things like that. What were some of the phases that you went through? Because you say you've been doing music for 15 years.
Yeah,
so like 15 years ago, it was cushion orange juice.
You
days.
feel me? It was crazy.
What I'm saying? So it's like,
You know,
I was shocked when you said 15 years. I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 15. Well, like, I took off around 18, 19 when I was 18, 19 years old. But, like, I've been doing this since I was, like, 15, 16 years old, like, passionately. But what was the question again?
like, just some of the phases that you went through as an artist as, like, music changed, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You'll catch yourself in a loop, too. You'll catch yourself trying to follow the way, just trying to see where you fit in.
Yeah.
But if people really understand music, it's no rules to this shit.
Right.
You feel me? You just gotta, it's like perfect timing, organic. You feel me? It's like I'm not chasing it so much that God has blessed me in my position. You feel me? Because I know nobody can sound like me. Nobody can do the shit I do. You feel me? Or like, I can write for other artists. Swank can tell you. I wrote a couple records for Swank. And it's masterpiece. Y'all think Swank wrote it. You feel me? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, bro. It's like, I've been in this shit. It's so much ups and downs with this shit. It's like shooting with your eyes closed, for real. You feel me?
What you saying, like, you been in that writer's bag, because that's my bag right there too, like writing for people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've done that too. So like, and you already are producing your own music. I know that you say you tapped in with some producers. I'm assuming like you send it for the mix and mastering. Like,
Yeah, for the mix and master and some production too. Swag on the beat. That's one of my close friends. He send me packs all the time. My dog Reggie, he from overseas. I've been locked in with him for like 4 years. Yeah, but yeah,
have you ever considered like possibly like getting more into that bag, like being behind the scenes and being a writer and producer?
No, for sure. If it presents itself that way, but like I said, I'm not forcing my hand on none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lose myself in this sauce. I'm gonna just continue to be who I am and continue to be the man that I need to be for myself, and it's always gonna present in this music. That's it.
Because sometimes, like, I think some artists, they want to be in the forefront so bad, but sometimes some people are, I'm not going to say necessarily better behind the scenes, but they get into that and they literally make superstars. Like, for instance, one of my favorite writers is Rico Love.
Rico Love,
Like,
yeah. Oh my
he's
God.
dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it took a long time for him to get his shit out there, and I even like his projects, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes when he write for people, it's just like
It's way better.
Yeah,
It might be way better.
Yeah. So if it ever got to that point, like, do you feel like if you had to take the back seat, because you're really talented, you make good music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these days, I feel like it's harder for authentic artists to really blow.
Exactly.
Because everything is gimmicky. So like, if you had to take, that seat in the back, but you still getting your bag and your recognition.
No, for sure.
Okay.
I definitely take the scenic route for sure, because I love music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure.
Right.
Definitely. It's always I don't know. I can't explain it. Y'all ask so many good fucking questions in this bitch. You feel me? But no, for real. I would take the backseat if I had to. I'll play my position if needed be. You feel me? Because I learned that this game is all about client relationships too. It's all about who you know, who you can get connected with. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just like we doing it right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
it's been a lot of, especially right now, I feel like people who were once writers and behind the scenes, they get way more of the limelight than they used to. Like, and now we got
That's
them
crazy.
coming to the forefront as artists. Like we got Leon Thomas, you know
Leon
what I'm
Thomas,
saying?
yeah.
Money Long. We got these certain people who like wrote a lot of big names that people
Yeah.
didn't really know, and now they kind of getting their forefront. They just do because direct to consumer.
And Leon Thomas, he getting his flowers now.
He been doing it
I just
for a
seen he
minute.
just had a feature with Coco Jones. So I was like, okay,
And Chris.
yeah.
And
'Cause
the
I
Chris
feel
one was
like
hard too.
it coming out that he wrote Snooze. Everybody's like, the nigga from what do you play on?
Backyardigans.
Yeah, he was in a lot of
Yeah.
Victorious.
Like Victorious.
He was the
yeah.
big head nigga Insecure.
Yeah, they
like,
like,
you know what I'm saying? He
they
had a lot of
that
noise.
nigga wrote Snooze.
Yeah, he been working too. It just shows his work ethic too. You would never know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying? So yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when your time is your time, because that's how I feel too. Like for instance, I feel like I got caught up in that. Like even our theme song for this, like the song Flipper. Now I'm gonna be honest, like out of all my songs that I've made and people have heard, everybody loves that song. And
That's
I
crazy.
literally hate
That nigga hate that
song.
song.
That's how they be. Look, it's the audience like it though. It's always like that too.
Because I was in the studio and they was like, you need to make something like people could just vibe to, because I'm like a takeoff rapper. Like I like to really rap. I like the lyrics. But for that, I just wrote that up in like 10, 15 minutes and recorded it. Everybody love that song. I'd be like, bro, I hate that fucking song.
It's always the quick songs too. You feel
Yeah.
me? It be the ones you probably don't was a throwaway probably, and it worked. Look,
Yeah.
consumers they love it.
That's
I ain't gonna
true.
lie.
Shit, I just found out Your Love was a throwaway by Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
And a motherfucker leaked it.
Mm.
And that's
But sometimes you be standing in your own way because you over critique. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Your
for
own music
sure.
and shit. You gotta let that shit
You
go.
ain't lying, bro.
You gotta let that
You
shit
ain't
go.
lying.
Like as an artist, you know, everybody know the famous line, I'm an artist, I'm sensitive about my
Yeah.
shit. So like you don't want to be perceived a certain way, and then like you never know. Like you hear one song by somebody and you don't fuck with it, you'll never be open to hearing their shit again.
Again, oh
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like,
that
so-
nigga sucks.
yeah, so that's something that you really got to be careful about. But I want to go back to it's certain artists that I feel like make incredible music.
Yeah.
But they probably would have a better career as a writer. And based off some of the shit I heard from you and just the vibe that you way you describe it, shit. Have you heard of Ari the Kid?
Yeah.
So like
He
him
from Atlanta.
Yeah.
For sure.
That
I met,
nigga-
I met him probably a couple years ago too.
that nigga music is incredible.
Incredible, like beyond. Like I want to say, like probably 10 years ago when he was really hot.
Yeah.
He had it, bro.
Yeah, to me, he's up there with the R&B people.
For
like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to guys and R&B, like I like his R&B
Damn,
more than his
you
rap.
said some shit.
But like to me, he's
Sure.
up there. But I feel like as a writer, he would probably go further in his career than as an artist.
Artist,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Like playing in the background because his pen is that good. That's what make him so good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely
Another one we gotta say K Camp too.
K-Camp
Yeah,
for sure.
K-Camp.
Like, he's so
Man,
slept
they don't
on.
get K-Camp his flowers.
Like, oh
he's
my
so
God.
slept.
Like,
K-Camp
folks,
got the girls
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Every bad bitch love K-Camp. Like
Nah, for
that's
sure.
what he can
Yeah.
thrive off of. That's what, like you said, being people that like you for you or
Yeah,
whatever.
for
He
sure.
gonna be able to have a
He
stable.
got that cult fan base for sure.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
I
right.
think who had like the perfect balance of like pushing out their own hits, but also going crazy in that writer bag was like the Dream. And the Dream had a crazy
Yeah,
run.
that's
Dream
my
had a
favorite
crazy
artist.
run too, for
That's one of my
sure.
favorite
Like,
artists.
but
Yeah.
you got the Dream and gave like Beyonce hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like-
Neo too.
Yeah, Neo.
It's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people.
Yeah, most definitely. Before we get into our little segments and then sign out, I wanted to ask. So, let's say I don't know you. I want to research your music. I want to. I almost say I want to get to know you. That was. Oh, and you know, Tell me what song would you tell me to go listen to?
Off my new album, I'll tell you go listen to my song Honest. It's a song called Honest. It's an interlude, but it explains me in like a whole thesis statement. You feel me? Within like a 2-minute span, you'll get to know what I'm going through as far as like 2025, like my mindset. Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Okay. And just to get back to trends and things like that, did you find yourself, let's say like in like 2019, 2020, did you find yourself trying to make TikTok shit that'll pop on TikTok? You
No,
caught up
not
in that wave?
TikTok shit, but I caught myself trying to make dab music when Migos was
Yeah.
dabbing. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? But yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to get a dab of that.
Like dab music and shit like that. Y'all remember that shit. Like when Roscoe Dash was bussing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I think what's that record he did with Flocka?
Oh,
was that No Hands?
When that shit came out,
Yeah.
everybody in the hood was trying to make music like that. You feel me?
Right.
So,
And sometimes I think people be thinking like, oh, everybody want to sound the same and stuff. I don't think people understand like it can also be who you're listening to at
exactly.
the time,
Yeah.
where you're not even intentionally doing it.
Yeah.
You just fuck with the sound. You be done wrote some shit.
It's
Like when
comfortable.
I first started writing, I was in 6th grade. Everything I wrote sounded like Plies. If I would have drawn this shit out, Plies would have sued me.
God damn.
Just like Plies, because that's all. The realest album was going crazy.
yeah.
So like I think now niggas do be biting,
No, for sure.
but sometimes it's unintentional. So I think that's where you get like you got Future, then we had Designer, and we had like, and you like, oh, everybody sound the same, and it's like I don't think they intentionally doing it. I don't think no nigga wakes up and be like, I want to be this nigga today.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be a sound or a wave.
And I think it'd be more of the beats too. Like the
Facts.
tight beats,
Yeah, tight
the tight beats,
for
you
sure.
feel me? That's why
I
the beats
feel
were-
like that's what's going on up north. Like they all be rapping over them. What's the
Drill beats?
Yeah, them new drill beats
Yeah.
from the samples of
or the New York,
2000s.
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so it kind of be sounding like the same or gimmicky, you
Yeah.
know.
That's
So,
crazy.
before we get into the segments, just the last question. When it comes to producers, a lot of times people ask what artists you want to work with or whatever. What's some of your dream producers that you would
Oh
like to
man,
work
how many?
with? Shit,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Shit, the first one I want to work with Jermaine Dupri
Ooh, that's a good,
off the rip. I want to work with Hitmaker.
that's a
Hitmaker.
good
I want to
one.
work with Metro.
Okay.
That's a good
I want to work with what's ATL Jacob.
Okay.
That nigga melodies is crazy. Who else?
Give us somebody from back in the G. Like I
Back in
said,
the G. Who I worked with before, or who I want to work with back home.
one.
period.
Shout out to my boy Zero. He from Indianapolis, Indiana. He dope as hell. And my white boy, Jackie Clouds. Check him out, Jackie Clouds.
Clouds.
Remember I said his name, Jackie Clouds. He a white boy. Like,
Alright.
you feel me?
And what was be
He pick hate for real.
Good.
Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, he a real white boy, but he sneak and listen to hip hop music.
Yeah.
Like, but he one of them. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So shout out to him.
look at OVO 40.
No, for sure,
Like,
for
Drake
sure.
wouldn't be who he is without OVO
Without 40,
Like,
yeah.
the way 40 produces and the beats and everything,
Yeah.
it's just it's different.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
replicate.
Sonically, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Sonically, it's completely different. He'll change the whole texture of a song on a feature. You feel me? That underwater sound shit,
Yeah.
40 created that.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel me?
fire.
That tone,
Yeah, when
just
you hear
something.
that, you know it's gonna be some
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, for sure. And
Right.
you remember when people was like putting the stutters on their verses? 40
40
did that
did.
first.
Oh,
You
yeah,
feel
I
me?
didn't
People
know
don't
that.
even know that. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
see, I think a lot of people don't understand why like that was like a package deal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
wow. I
when
see
it
what you're
comes to
saying.
those albums, like them albums wouldn't have been what they was without 40. Like that sound, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
of course, 40
for
plays
sure.
the background. We just hear about them in the music and things like that.
Rich as
but
hell.
a lot of people don't understand if an artist and a producer lock in, like
Make magic.
Timbo, Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, and
Clips and,
oh
NERD.
my God, it's just it's just something different.
Yeah.
You know, even like with Missy, I feel like a lot of artists, some of their best work was with Missy. Like I think Monica's best album was when
with
she
Missy.
did with
Ooh,
Missy.
you ain't lying.
You know
Aaliyah
what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah.
Beyonce too.
Beyonce
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
that's my favorite album, the one she worked on with Missy.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, I think it's good to lock in with that one producer. Kind of on some Metro and Future shit too.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's just hard because everybody trying to chase a check
Yeah.
instead of just chasing the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's something I don't like. I don't like about music nowadays. Like, if you drop an album and they got like 25 songs on it, I know you're trying to get them numbers.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Swear to
not
God.
listening. You know what I'm
Swear to
saying?
God.
Like, I like me. I still listen to projects like in sequence. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I listen. I just play album. I don't got no playlist on my shit. I don't.
No, that's how I
got regular
create. That's how I
songs.
listen. Just
Yeah.
like I'm back the old school when I used
Yeah.
to open up my CD pouch. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie.
Bringing the credits.
I go to your album. It's more than like 14 songs. And you better be happy if I don't get halfway through.
You feel
And
me?
I'm skimming through to see what I like.
Yeah.
If the beat don't hit me in the first 10 seconds, nigga, I'm hitting that.
At least
It's
you
not-
honest.
Yeah, I really appreciate like when a song end, the transition that go into the next song when it's cohesive. I appreciate all that type
No,
of
that's
shit.
real.
And that's why I feel like the artists who are like the mega stars now, they deserve to be who they are. Like the Kendricks, the J. Cole's, the Drakes, because they put so much into those albums. Beyonce, but you know that some of them was come from that era of really making great albums and not trying to just get the numbers.
Yeah.
And some of them is right on that cusp, like Kendrick, Drake, Nicki, all of them. They was right on that cusp between the real album makers and the bullshit that just get pushed
Nah, you ain't
out.
lying. Cause it's like those type of artists, you don't want to hear nothing if it ain't an album.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
That's why I'm
where
trying
the
to get
album
to.
at?
Yeah, where the album at? They go on a hiatus for 2-3 years. Think about Frank Ocean.
Facts.
That nigga pen is crazy.
Yeah, facts.
And he ain't wrote for Beyonce. He done wrote for Kehlani. He ain't wrote for Jay-Z.
A lot of people.
It's crazy.
Kanye.
Honorable
Kanye
mention.
too.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
think
for sure.
these days it's hard to find. I think that's why we love Summer Walker so much, because she gives us great albums.
Great albums,
And
yeah.
that's really hard to find these days.
Her team too is amazing too.
Yeah. She gives us great albums.
All right, so let's get into for you we gonna go Mount Rushmore as well.
Okay.
But I want to switch it up. I want to go Mount Rushmore of people who told a line of being melodic and rapping, like the R&B and rap.
We gotta go Drake. We gotta go Chris Brown.
Okay.
We gotta go Michael Jackson. We gotta go what's the bro name? Life Jennings.
Okay. It's only
different.
before.
Oh, okay. Well, Life Jennings, yeah, take him out.
Okay.
You say you gonna take our life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so wait, you said Drake, Chris.
Mike Jack. Okay, no, you still got
You
life.
got one more. Yeah.
Life, yeah.
Go
All
with that.
right, so we take Life out. Who do I could just turn it on, man? I want to say, man, it's hard, bro. I want to say fucking, it can be a female.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill.
Okay.
Damn. That's probably number one. That's perfect. Yeah, that's probably
Out
that's
the way.
perfect.
Lauren Hill, come
Yeah,
on.
I ain't even think about that.
She dropped one album.
I'm over here like, all right, we got T-Pain, but it ain't my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put Pain there.
I would for melodic and
Pain, no, Pain for sure. You got to think. He changed the game, too.
Just not Rushmore style. Cause
Yeah, I wouldn't do Rushmore. I say more of the melodic feel.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like it's more of a newer sound. A lot of people like was kind of above the wave with that, but like, say if it's not about Rushmore Beach adding niggas, like I feel like Tory and
Tory
Bryson
Lanez.
Tiller
Bryson
gotta be
Tiller?
somewhere.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
he kind of like pivoted into that. Like that whole trap soul thing was a movement for sure.
And it pushed for a couple years, too, that one album.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
for sure.
I think I just, when I hear Mount Rushmore, I be like, who's like the top of the top? Like,
Okay.
you know, I
The
feel
forefathers?
Like, yeah, so I put T-Pain up there because I feel like he was one of the first people to bring back the auto-tune. And when T-Pain had his run, that run was fucking insane.
Yeah, features.
Like that nigga was on every
song.
song.
He was on some Lil Wayne shit for sure.
Yeah, like that was a
lot of Wayne
Yeah,
shit.
and T-Pain is actually very talented too, and he's a talented writer too. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
yeah. With,
I can't wait to meet him. I'm going to meet him soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Life
sure.
Jennings, I'm glad you mentioned that because a lot of people don't give Life Jennings his due credit. You know what I'm saying?
Think about the melodies with just a guitar.
Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite songs, like anytime like a girl's about to leave me and I need to make myself cry, I put on "Cry" by Life Jennings.
Oh, God. He
That
went
song gonna make
crazy.
me cry.
He went crazy.
I tell you, it's gonna make me cry. It's gonna get the tears out. I'm like,
And then he can say what he got to say.
yeah.
No, for
that song
sure.
gonna make me cry for real.
No, for sure.
I done saved a lot of relationships like with that song. But nah, Life Jennings, he was definitely. I feel like because Life Jennings kind of got how can I put this? He got
his personal life. Fuck no.
He got shelved.
yeah,
He got shelved. It be them
shelved,
contracts,
yeah.
people getting fired, people
Yeah.
getting switched out,
He
don't
never
have the same
made
vision.
it to that next
Level,
he could've
yeah.
been. He kind of stayed in the black R&B.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but we fuck with Life Jennings.
Life Jennings, no, for sure. Shout out Life Jennings.
Yeah. Want to get into this or that?
Yeah, let's do a couple of this or that. Producer wise, let's do because we mentioned them already. Let's do Timbaland or NERD.
Ooh. Tim.
Tim?
For sure.
Okay. Just because you make rap music, we're gonna do Jay-Z or Nas.
I'm going Nas.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Illmatic.
I see why. I get it.
Yeah. Gotta have one with Cole for sure. We're gonna do Cole or Kendrick.
Cole,
Cole. Okay.
My dog.
for sure.
Who else you had in your okay. We got Party, of course. Let's say just to switch it up, Party or Brent?
Party.
Party.
He produced too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He got his name off of software.
Yeah.
Off a filter he found. Party Next Door.
See, I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
I never knew that. That's a good one.
Yeah. Off Fruity Loops.
Yeah. Motherfucking Fruity Loops.
Oh God.
Damn. Motherfucking Fruity Loops.
Okay, let's let me think. Let's do some women.
All right,
So
bet.
you say, I know you fuck with Kaylani.
I fuck with Kehlani.
So let's do Kaylani or Janae.
Kehlani.
That's controversial.
Yeah,
It is
that's
controversial.
controversial.
What Shannon Sharp say? Lakers in 5. Kehlani in 5.
Kalani or her?
Her.
Okay. LMA or her?
LMA.
Okay.
I gotta go LMA.
I like
Her
that.
voice is just crazy.
Her voice is
But it's crazy.
really good.
Let's go Summer Walker or SZA.
Summer Walker. Out the gate.
Okay. Okay. Summer Walker or Ari Lennox.
Damn.
I could tell you was an Ari Lennox guy.
Oh my God. I have to go Ari Lennox for sure.
Okay.
I gotta go. Her style is just crazy.
Yeah. Nah, like vocally and just the music that she makes.
She got room for potential. Like she gonna be bigger than what you hear now. You can just tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still waiting for her moment.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
She like a basketball player who had an early run.
Yeah.
And then come back. Like,
Yeah.
she still ain't never really hit
I
her
think she
prime.
just finally got out that deal too.
That's probably what it is too.
Yeah.
That'd be a big turnaround for a lot of artists getting out those shuttle deals that they be holding you. Some people don't be dropping music because it's contractual. They gotta
Okay.
get approval to shop and shit.
Let's take it back a little bit. Biggie
Yeah.
or Pop?
I'm going Pac. Thug Life. For sure. Thug Life.
Okay. Let's do. It's so hard to put. Okay, producing on a producing level. Kanye or Missy Elliott?
Yay.
Yeah, gonna be up there.
Because it's always hard to put anybody against Ye. The only person I be thinking, and like when I say Missy Elliott, people be like, why them two? But I'm like,
Missy is big. Though.
Missy done did so much shit for people. I don't know who else I could put against Ye.
Okay, I got one for you. Hitmaker or Hit Boy?
Oh man. Hitmaker.
Really?
Because he worked with a lot of melodic artists. Jeremiah. You got Young Blue. You got Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I said Jeremiah. He worked with a lot of artists, bro. A lot of melodic artists.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
Okay. Okay. That's a big one. Everybody be feuding about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I say Chris Brown. He iconic. He made himself iconic.
For sure. With a lot of hurdles and obstacles.
You
for
feel
sure.
me?
Yeah.
No, I think you had some good answers. And he was fast with them.
Okay. Nas and Cole.
Nas.
Okay.
Cole learned from Nas.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how you was gonna take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a student, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
I just
hip
wanted
for
to see what
sure.
you was gonna say.
Well, you from Indiana, so
Yeah.
Mike Jack or Prince?
Mike Jack,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
219.
You gotta put it down.
Shout out my Indianimals.
Fucking, all right, last one. Gibbs or Cole?
My boy
That's all.
Gibbs. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going home team. Shout out Gibbs. I'm going Gibbs.
For sure.
Like,
Like,
219.
I understand that, but it's like, bro, like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like,
But Gibbs was our Cole. Like Gibbs was
Yeah.
our
Gibbs is super
superhero.
underrated.
You feel me? Ain't from the
Yeah.
east side. So
but
yeah, I met him a
Gibbs ain't
couple
got no
times.
Project that's blowing out like 2014.
But if he had that situation with Jeezy, I feel like Gibbs would have been bigger
Oh,
than
yeah,
what he
most
is too. You feel me? But no, he ain't fucking with Cole. Lyrically, he not, but I gotta go with the home team. I'm loyal. Like shout out Gibbs for sure.
I would put some Gibbs projects over Cole's. But you know, I don't really favor Cole's discography more than I do his actual like talent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like me personally, like I don't feel like his discography match up with his talent.
Level,
like,
yeah.
If we talking,
I can see what
his
you're
best
saying.
work
Perception.
is still the mixtapes to me.
When he
You know
was
what I'm
just
saying? Yeah, that was still his best work. He ain't really top that.
See, me, I don't like Cole like single radio Cole. I
Yeah.
like his albums.
Album Cole,
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like those is what I grew up on. Goddamn, from beginning to end. Probably my least. Now the newer albums, I'm like,
yeah, that's me
you
too.
know. But that's a part of getting older because I feel like that with Drake. I feel like it's like, oh, the older shit is better. But to me, those albums were monumental for me musically.
Growing
in
up
my
too.
life. Yeah,
you saying
and
some
just
shit.
the shit that he was talking. You know what I'm saying? And it's timeless. It's
Timeless music. Yeah, there it goes. See,
For sure.
you see how that music can put you back in a like a mindset or like a feeling you used to feel. That's how I want to continue to create music like that. Like,
Definitely.
yeah.
Man, it's been a great interview. We appreciate you pulling up on us. Before you go, let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh, you can find me DonnieBlow.oaf on everything. Check me out. I'm here. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
okay. And you got a project coming up, so the people need to stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all check out our boy Donnie Blow.
Sure. And check out my last album, Sooner Than Soon. It's out now on all platforms.
Right.
Stay tuned in with me.
Dope too. It's
No,
dope.
for sure.
I didn't finish the whole thing, but I did start it, and yeah, it's dope, bro.
It's cool. Just 22 minutes of your life. Yeah.
exactly.
It's
I'm
cool.
gonna go check out Honest too.
Yeah, check out Honest.
definitely. Well, we appreciate you tapping in with us, man. So it's your boy Low Key V,
It's your man K3.
and this is Paid N Bazed
Yeah.
Spotlight.
Yeah.